Mercedes-Benz owner Daimler have reported that they will be cutting 10,000 jobs worldwide. The announcement comes just days after rival Audi stated that they would also be cutting 9,500 jobs in Germany alone. Daimler noted that the car industry was going through the biggest transformation in its history. The development towards CO2 neutral mobility requires large investments, which is why Daimler announced in the middle of November that it would launch a program to increase competitiveness, innovation, and investment strength. Part of this program is to reduce staff costs by around 1.4 billion euros by the end of 2022. And, among other things, to reduce the number of management positions worldwide by 10%. German car makers have been slow to adapt to new technological trends, including self-driving cars and electric vehicles. At the same time, they have suffered from a fall in demand from China, with the US-China trade war denting growth. Daimler, who employ around 300,000 workers across the world, have been increasing their spend on research and development in recent years, but have yet to launch a mainstream electric vehicle. Its Mercedes-Benz EQC electric SUV is due to go on sale in 2020. In Europe, battery-powered electric cars are necessary in order to meet EU regulations coming into force in January that will impose fines potentially running into billions of euros on car makers who do not reduce their carbon dioxide emissions. The US auto industry has also been feeling the pain, with reports that revivals of the Rust Belt region are struggling as industrial activity across the US stagnates. There's softness in the auto industry, there's softness in the steel industry, and we're beginning to feel the ripples of the tariffs. The climate is much more uncertain and much more doubtful about what the future holds, stated Marek Masters, a professor of business at Wayne State University in Detroit. The US-China trade war accounts for much of this uncertainty. When the tariffs on steel and aluminum were first revealed, the relief to producers was offset by higher prices experienced by consumers of American steel, including the car makers, who were faced with higher input costs. The US auto industry has also seen a decline in domestic sales since its peak in 2016. Kristen Disick, the vice president of the Center for Automotive Research in Ann Arbor, Michigan, notes that she expects auto sales to decline by around 500,000 units in 2020. The automakers have in turn been cutting their workforces at the fastest rate in a decade, slimming down in order to remain competitive.